Hello. Hi everyone, welcome back. Did I stream yesterday? Was it yesterday I took off? I think I took off yesterday. What was it? What did we stream the day before? I think it was also Project Sekai Story. Oh yeah, it was the Halloween story, I guess. 2 days feels like a lifetime to me for streaming. Like, it feels like so long ago, so I really don't like to take off, like more than 1 day, at least right now, even though I kind of should. So welcome back everyone. We're doing story again. So, that's the timing. I guess I kind of mistimed it. So yesterday, we didn't stream, but the event ended. So, we can't really do, tiering again yet. I mean, I could do, like, co-op, but it would kind of be, just something to do. Tomorrow will be something useful, so, tomorrow will probably be, tiering for the new event. I think it's a Shiho focused event. It's the one with Baby Shiho, but the card, I don't know. I did look at it during gacha planning, but I don't remember what it looks like. From here it looks really cute, but let's see. Gacha. Actually, no. Better do event. This one is 2023 October. Stick to your fate. The Baby Shiho with the base is really cute. Oh yeah, the post one's really nice too, but I think it doesn't show up so well. And also, I simply don't have any, it doesn't really look like Shiho. It almost looks like a, I don't know, her outfit's kind of like it's almost like an idol outfit. It's cute. But her eyes are closed and she's like, she's like looking up at the sky, or she's like, her head's tilted. So, no room for this one. I do really want the, what's that called? The Leonid World Link. Which one is that? Leonid World Link. Leonid World Link. I don't know where to find it. I think it's this one. Here it is. Leonid World Link. The Shiho. Oh, the after training one. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so happy. It looks like a normal girl. Yeah, I kind of like that one. It's one's pretty nice. She's just got it looks very, it doesn't feel like Shiho, I don't know. But that's one I'm considering. But I think another one I'm considering now is probably the latest, the Mizuki 5 one. The outfit's really cool. It's kind of like 2B, from Nier Automata. So that's something, but that's far in the future, It's still set in stone right now, basically, Color Fest for, when is it? New Year, so like the end of December, as well as World Link Minori. I really want that one. I think that's like one of my new favorite cards. No, I think the Step by Step one's still pretty good. That one's like super happy Minori. Like where is it? Characters. This new one where she's stalking Haruka is really cute too. This one. This one's like how do you say it? This one's cool, but I never use it. I love this one. She's just so happy. Also, it has Kohane and Shiho, two of my favorites. This one's so cute, stalking Haruka. It really captures, Minori personality. This one's also, we just finished the story last time. It was a good Minori story. Not my favorite though. I think my favorite one is still Hear Me Hopeful Show. This was kind of the beginning, her struggles with it. This one was kind of, a blast to the past. But it didn't really get into pre-Haruka Minori as well as Minori when, like, right after she met Haruka. It was kind of like a while after. So like, she was already a fan for a while and went to the first concert. So it was a little bit different. I guess it's related in that it was kind of both the first concerts, but it wasn't really what I was looking for. I was hoping for, learning more about Minori before she became, the way she is right now, which was, before she saw Haruka. we only got one line, which was from her friend. I think it was her friend didn't get a model. Everyone's been getting all these side characters have been getting so many models, but I think Chihiro was it mentioned that Minori used to be very sad when anything bad happens, and she used to always have bad luck. I was like me. But we're not gonna get to see that side of Minori. Hopefully, one time, sometime in the future, perhaps. There's no more Minori stories on EN right now, actually. So the next Minori story is the one on JP where she looks like super. Oh well, we have this one. So this one, I haven't done yet, but I've already watched basically all of it. But there's one more on JP right now where Minori is she's super scared or something, like behind stage, like she's seen a ghost or something. So that's gonna be coming up on EN soon. And then I guess, next year, around here, we'll probably get another Minori story, in the summer. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so today's story, this one was kind of fun. It was very clearly filler. There were some nice Anhane moments. That's about it. That's about it. There was some nice Anhane moments. Minori being cute as always. Shiho being tsundere and cute as always. But today's Echo My Melody. So I already, went through this last time. I looked a little bit through these. I don't think Kanade has as big a role as I thought. This is a full, what's that called? Leonid's story. There's a commissioned song. It's basically Leonid's story, even though Kanade is basically on the cover. It's an Ichika story through and through. I don't even think Kanade shows up in more than like 2 chapters, maybe. 1, maybe 3. 3. Only 3 chapters, so it's not a very Kanade heavy story. So I was hoping for more of that Kanade interaction, but it's only 3, so it's pretty heavy, Leonid's story. I don't remember where we left off last time. So here they decide to go pro. Saki's writing songs, Ichika's writing songs, Honami's helping Shiho carry the weight. Shiho used to be sad. They help a random pair of siblings. Come on, this story they help a random pair of siblings, completely new and introduced. I guess you could say they help their fans. Kind of weird. What's this one? This is Saki draws on her past to write about her pain. And this is also when they had a new song. And they got recognized or acknowledged by Saku, I think. Or is it this one? It might be this one. This was just training arc the whole time. I don't think much happened here. It was just training arc. And then it's kind of like a repeat of Resonating with You, which is always I feel like it's kind of a repeat. So this one, is Shiho's being serious, the 3 of them are being slackers, and then they step up and say, Shiho, we will be better for you. And then Shiho probably says like Mina something, like the usual. Like, oh, I'm so touched, everyone. And then, so we're on to this one. So this one is gonna be, after putting on a successful show, Leonid decides to start posting videos to the video platform so that their music can reach more people. Meanwhile, Ichika tries to help out the band by creating songs using digital tools, but is still struggling. So I don't remember exactly when, but one of these here, I think it was one of these, but it was implied that, Ichika got some Miku software, so she could make Vocaloid music. And during one of these, she was like twiddling around with it, but she didn't really produce anything yet. So now we're finally getting to that. It's been foreshadowed for, we're mentioned in quite a few stories now. Yeah, it looks like Leonid plus 3 episodes of Kanade plus every single Vocaloid, including a normal Miku. So normally it's only the group ones we see, but this one includes normal Miku, so I don't know if it's going to be, the Vocaloid software they're using. Also, technically they're supposed to hide the fact that, Emo Miku and Street Miku exist, so probably still gonna go with that. Let's just get started. I'm like stalling for no reason. I guess I'm so used to it. I'd love to talk all day, but it's no fun talking to yourself. Melody doesn't connect. Okay. So she's kind of struggling. Kanade shows up in the next one. They met last time through Mafuyu when, you know, they met in the store and they touched hands. Going for the same CD. Here's Ichika working on her Vocaloid software. I wonder how much this stuff is. World's such a different place these days.
ごめんね、ミク。曲を作り始めてからもう結構経つのに、ちゃんとした歌を歌わせてあげられなくて。
I feel like there's, you know,
さっきはあんなすごい曲を作れるのに。
both fewer and more opportunities than the past. Like I feel like there's so many more opportunities, but I feel like, especially in America, it's really hard to make a living these days, you know, without doing anything, you know, that's kind of, you know, not so great. Trouble, 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 trouble. Saki's written some incredible songs. Yeah, so normally she just writes lyrics. So even though she's hanging out with Kanade, she's more the Mafuyu of the group. But I think technically, I don't think VBS or Wonderlands upload stuff online. Nightcore definitely does, and Warmer Jump, most of their idol activities are online right now. So, you know, they're jumping into, like, VBS, I don't think they've ever mentioned it. Wonderlands, I mean, they mentioned they went viral, but that was from other people filming them, you know, not their own channel. Hi, Kita.
みんながシルフェス出た時の動画見てたの。お客さんもすっごい盛り上がってるし、最近のみんなめちゃめちゃ順調だよね。
So everyone performed at Shibuya Fest.
ライブも最高だったしね。
And then, but I don't think they didn't upload their own video. Someone like uploaded, you know, filmed it with their smartphone and uploaded it. I'm barely alive. But at least I'm alive, I guess. Which is, you know, more than can be said for some other people. But that's all I can say. The show you did with Anemone was absolutely astounding. You're the audience. Talking and stuff like always, but I was way more focused on the show itself. They're talking about their last show, where Saku finally acknowledged them. Well, let's see. What did I do today? Not much. I didn't sleep very well, so whenever I don't sleep well, my day is kind of ruined. Especially because I don't drink caffeine. I could definitely use some caffeine, but I like to stay caffeine free. And then I had some leftovers for dinner. Well, technically my sister made something, but it was kind of, it didn't turn out that well, so. I had mostly leftovers. I had some stir-fried quinoa from last night. I had some curry, but then I didn't have any more rice, so I was like, I'll wait till tomorrow to cook some more.
お客さんに声をかけられる機会も増えてよかったよね。そういえば、新しいライブハウスにチャレンジしたのって、レオニードをもっとたくさんの人に知ってもらうためって話だったの。
That's right. I wonder when they're gonna decide to go online.
それなら目標達成できてるんじゃない？
Or to, you know, start their own channel, basically.
そうだね。今の私たちはすごく順調だと思う。でも。だからこそ、ここで気を緩めるのは良くない。
I might have to cook some rice after this stream and then go finish the curry. was gonna wait till tomorrow, but I don't know if I can wait that long.
予定よりさばけるのが早かったし、お客さんが増えてるなって実感はあるけど。
Chiho being serious again.
私たちが目指してるのはプロだから、もっと演奏技術を上げなきゃいけないし、聞きに来てくれる人たちの数も増やさないといけないと思う。
I think
それなら
yeah, a lot of people, you know, if you're, you know, on a schedule and you need it, then caffeine makes sense. I feel like for me though, like I would rather get, you know, 8 hours of sleep. But you know, the problem now is that I can't even get 8 hours of straight sleep when I have the time. Sometimes I just wake up. And I know caffeine makes it even worse.
シルフェスの参加枠もギリギリで運よく取れたって感じだったから結構難しいんじゃないかな。
You sleep better after drinking? Is that a thing?
そうか。
Well, I mean, for me,
じゃあやっぱりライブ
the main thing I notice with caffeine is that after I drink caffeine, for a few days, I sleep less. Like, I just wake up after, you know, like 5 or 6 hours. But then I feel horrible unless I drink more caffeine. Yeah, unless I'm like traveling or something, then I don't drink caffeine. Or if I have to be up for something. Like, you know, when I went to Japan last year, then, you know, I was definitely on caffeine schedule then. So I would sleep less, drink caffeine every day. But I try to, you know, just, you know, I try to get more rest instead. If name recognition is what you're after, I don't think you have to only do shows. Yeah, maybe more opportunity little kind of events. So like, if you want to get famous, you don't just have to do shows. You can go online, is what they're thinking.
そっか。たくさんの人に聞いてもらうってことだけなら前にしほちゃんが言ってた方法もあるよね。しほちゃんが言ってた方法
Social media.
プロになるにはいろんな道があるけど、
Things are so different now, though.
できるだけたくさんの人に聞いてもらえた
Why
方
was
が
I
いいから
saying that
ね。
earlier?
活動する
Well, I
ライ
was
ブ
just thinking
ハ
about
ウスを
like,
増
you
や
know,
したり、
with
番組のアカウント作って動画をアップしたり、
like Vocaloid
やり
software.
方はいろいろ
It's
あると思う。
so different, you know, producing music. Like, I feel like in America,
動画
you know, something like that doesn't catch up. So that's why, like, literally, all kids in America, if they want to like write songs, they just, you know, they play a guitar and then you know, they sing poorly, they play some chords. Sorry, I'm being rude, but that's why I feel like, you know, Japanese, you know, for someone like me, you know, if I could like work on, you know, music with like some kind of software on my own time, you know, without having to, you know, join or look for a band. I don't actually know now because, you know, I haven't met kids these days. Kids these days seem crazy, but I don't actually know any kids these days personally. I just keep saying that because I'm old. But here they go. They're gonna make official Leonid account videos. I don't know. I think even, I don't know. I don't really listen to American music. You know, I only listen to Japanese music. At least, you know, recently. Like, so, but like looking at pop stuff, it's either like super, you know, produced kind of like pop or hip hop tracks, or everyone just plays, you know, basic rock with a guitar, you know, so you play a guitar, you have a band, someone on the drums, just like Leonid basically. Yeah. So it's kind of, there doesn't seem, I mean, this is kind of traumatizing to me in the past, like, you know, like I said before, I played piano for 10 years, but I gave up, you know, near the end of high school because, you know, I felt like, you know, it wasn't cool to play piano. You know, anyone, you know, could just, you know, other people would just play guitar and they're like, oh, this is so cool, they play guitar. And then, you know, I was, you know, playing piano and it's just, you know, I feel like America is not as, how do you say it, diverse and free as people make it to be. You basically have to fit the, quote, you know, American mold. Otherwise, you basically ostracize from society. You know, there are certain things within their mold that they, you know, perhaps may seem diverse to some, but the diversity is quite limited sometimes. But you know, like in Japan, like so you know, kids can make. There's absolutely no Vocaloid music at all in America. It's literally just, you know, at least, I guess it depends on what kind of crowd you hang out with. But like for an average American crowd, you basically can only listen to rock music. Whether it's, you know, indie rock or, you know, punk rock or, you know, doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, classic or, you know, but you basically, everything has to be a guitar and you have to sing rock. You have to like squeeze your vocal cord and sing like this. Yeah. So that's like American music to me in a nutshell. That's one of the reasons why like I'm not really into bands for that reason. So that's why Leonie's kind of my least favorite group, at least to start with. But yeah, I don't know. Things are different now with you know, with YouTube. But I mean, YouTube is also, how do you say it? I wouldn't say segregated, but it's very, you're really at the mercy of the algorithm. Like if you don't search certain things, you will never see them. Like, so it will never feed me, you know, whatever, you know, American kids that listen to American music are watching. It only feeds me weeb content. It only feeds me, you know, English, you know, English English speaking or English subtitled weeb content. So yeah, to be honest, I don't know how kids are these days. But, you know, for things that make it, you know, to Billboard top whatever, you know, it's definitely still that classic American fare. Yeah, like I even think, you know, web content is so, you know, so personalized. It's really easy for people to, you know, like I said, there's these contrasting sides where, you know, it's a much bigger world now. It's a much smaller world, but it's at the same time, you know, a lot lonelier than before too, I feel like. Yeah. I only get weeb content. At least, you know, when I'm signed in. Sometimes if I'm on a YouTube that I'm not signed in, I'm like, whoa, what is this stuff? I've never seen these videos before. I didn't know these exist. But yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, Leonie's kind of like, you know, the more, it feels more American. But something like, you know, like VBS, or something like Nightcore. Something like Nightcore completely unheard of. Something like Warmer Jump completely unheard of. You know, there's no idols in America. Or, you know, Japanese style, that type of idols. I mean, Wonderlands, you could say, you know, there's crazy, you know, performers at like, you know, theme parks like Disneyland or something. But I feel like the vast majority of American, you know, music is some kind of basic rock. And you basically can't get accepted for anything. Well, here's another thing too. I'm a little bit older, so it's even worse before. Like I used to, you know, get bullied for liking K-pop. So I had a pretty hard falling out with K-pop. This is like pre-Gangnam Style. So, you know, it was before K-pop suddenly became, you know, cool. But that's just how average American is, you know. You have to fit in with the, you know, American model. It's not as free as people make it out to be. But back on point, writing Vocaloid music, that seems like something I would enjoy if I were younger. Maybe even now if I had time. But, you know, now I'm really focused on streaming as a VTuber, you know. So she's still worried that she hasn't contributed to her songwriting as much. So they're like, okay, we're gonna write a, you know, we're gonna have a channel, and then Saki's like, I'm gonna write more songs, and Ichika is just basically monologuing to herself. Saki has fun. It's not easy. She went through a lot. I'll help reduce her. She wants to write at least one. I think that's it for episode 1. Okay, let's move on to episode. Okay, Kanade is here already. The savior, an unexpected savior. It's totally expected. I mean, Kanade is literally the savior of Project Sekai. You know, she's Mafuyu's savior mostly, but you know, she's the closest one to that, to fit the description.
曲のことでだいぶ詰まってたし、違う場所で考える時間作れてよかったかな。どうしてうまく作れないんだろう。
I guess that's why my
誰かを支えるような気持ちを表現したいなって思って作ってるんだけど、
my image of like
何度作り直
songwriting
して
in
も
the US is always just, you
な
know,
んか遠い印象になって
some American kids, you know, holding a guitar. They play a chord, they put in some shallow, meaningless lyrics, and they're popular for it. Woohoo! That's sorry, I'm being kind of mean. But you know, it's never something that really interested me. You know, I was definitely bitter about it, but I was never like. I mean, I did try learning to play guitar. I didn't get very far. I was like, oh, this sucks. I hate it.
メロディーの構成が悪いのかなと思って調整してみても、結局納得できるクオリティにはならなかった。それに作りたいメロディーを DTM パソコン上の音で再現しようとしても全然再現できてない。やっ
I
ぱ
mean,
り
some of this
DTM で作るの
some
が
of the software is
難
like
しい
really
のかな。
pricey too if you want to do
で
anything.
もミクに歌ってほしい
That's
し、
why I wonder how much like
せっ
Vocaloid
かくここま
software
で
is.
作ってきたんだから最後までやりきりたい。
Like, can you like reasonably afford it, or is it, you know, can you only afford it if you're either rich or you're pirating it?
前にサキが言ってたのは
Something like Photoshop. I mean, I don't think anyone actually buys Photoshop. You either get it, you know, with a student license or your company license, or you pirate it. It's like no one's gonna pay like what's it, like $500-600 for that or something. So I wonder how much like, you know, like Miku software is.
はい、それではイッチャンさん。
I wouldn't even know where to start, but I'm sure you could just Google it. I'm sure there's videos on
は
it
い、
these days.
サキ先生。
I feel like you can learn almost anything
先生呼
on
びして
YouTube
る
now.
し。
まったく何やってるんだか。サキ先生が曲作りに詰まった時はどうやって
Saki looks so
悩
smug
みを
right
解
now.
消してるんでしょうか。
So Ichika's like
難しい問
asking her
題
about
で
the
すね。
songwriting.
曲作りに詰まってしまう原因
That's right. You know, I mean, Saki's their songwriter. She could learn from Saki, but there's probably no help.
頭の中にあるイメージと実際に作った音がちょっと違うなって感じになった時は一度客観的にその曲を聴いてみるといいかもしれません。
客観的に？
ずっと曲に向かい合っていると今自分が作っているものが本当にいいものなのかわからなくなってきてしまうことがあります。なのでそういう時は
They've written like 3 songs so far, I
先
think.
生なら
Maybe
作って
4.
る曲をいつもと違うヘッドホンで再生してみたりいつもと違う場所で聴いてみたりしますね。そうすると今まで気づかなかったことに気づけてヒントを得られることがあるのです。
そういうやり方があるんだ。勉強になったよ。ありがとう、サキ。
これからも研鑽を欠かさぬように。
Hey,
なん
Sana.
て私もまだまだ作曲初心者だからいつもわからないことばっかりなんだけどね。
I wonder if she's gonna run into Kanade
いつも
or
と違う場
if
所
she
で再
thinks
生
about
してみ
asking
る
Kanade directly.
か。ここならちょうどいいかも。みんなが来る前に試してみようかな。このケーブルをスマホとつなげて、よし、これで再生を押せば。
I think she's listening to her Miku samples.
やっぱりスタジオのスピーカーだから音がいいな。いつもパソコンで聞いてる音と全然違う。でもやっぱりメロディーがイメージ
Also, I wonder how much it costs to rent a studio like this in Tokyo,
全面に出てないし、
in the middle of
これじ
Shibuya.
ゃ表現したいことが伝わらない。それにスピーカーがいいからか音の荒も目立ってる気がする。ベースの音浅いな。ドラムも軽い気がするし全体的に音が遠くにある感じがする。 メロディーだけじゃなくて音も気を使わないと、むしろ問題が山積みになって。これ何の曲？
That's Honami? Shizuku? No. That's Honami. I was like, that almost sounded like Shizuku there.
いつの間に来てたの？ああ、驚かせちゃってごめんね。ちゃんと
I guess Honami does sound like Shizuku a little bit.
私の方こそごめん。ドアに背中向けてたから全然気づ
I
かな
don't
く
know
て。
how to describe it. But like when I used to do voiceovers for Shizuku and Honami, I would kind of do them the same.
歌ってるのミクちゃんだよね。あ、これは。でも聞いたことない曲だし、音が飛んでるところがあって作りかけみたいなメロディーだし、もしかしてこれいちかちゃんが作ってるとか？
Discovered. Hazukashi.
実はそうなんだ。やっぱりいちかちゃん作曲続けてたんだね。それもミクちゃんに歌ってもらってるなんて。でも本当にまだ始めたばかりで、さっきみたいにすごい曲は作れてないよ。ミクにもすごい中途半端な曲しか歌わせてあげられてないし、それに結構悩んでるんだ。やっぱり
Oh,
DTM
Honami, you know,
って難しくて。
Honami knows Kanade.
そっか。DTM って確かパソコンで作業しなくちゃいけないんだっけ？
So maybe Honami will ask. Like, I don't think, you know, Ichika would be.
ちょっと違うんだよね。いろんな楽器の音を選んで自分で入力しないといけないから大変そ
I
う。
do think, you know, I always say Honami and Ichika are both shy. But, you know, Honami is kind of turned more into
イメージはあるから
the motherly type.
みんなで演奏するのを想像しながら音を打ち込んでるんだけど、あんまりイメージ通りにならないし、さっき曲を聴いて別の問題もあることに気づいて、課題が盛りだくさんって感じなんだ。私も曲が作れたらもっとみんなのためになれると思ったんだけど。いちかちゃん、
She's concerned.
そういえば DTM ならよいさきさんがやってるから何か話を聞けるかも。
I was
確かに
I was watching YouTube.
前にも作曲の話を聞かせてもらったことがあったしね。
Someone had a compilation of
ありがとう
Minori, or
花見。
before
早速
that
連絡してみるよ。
the VBS the VBS main story on the Japanese YouTube channel came up on my feed, and I was like, let me watch it.
今日は早めに来てた。
I think I watched like half an hour.
二人で先やっててくれてもよかったのに。
So, you know, same as, you know, same as in
スピ
game.
ーカーだけ電源つい
But
てる
with
みたいな。
Japanese, you know, in Japanese so no English subtitles.
なんか前使ってた人が消すのを忘れてたみたい。
Maybe it was a little bit more, what's that called?
あるよね、そういうの。
Simple?
私も夏にリビング
But
の
I
冷房つけっ
felt
ぱ
like
なし
I
にしててた。
understood
帰
like
ってきたお兄ちゃん
90% of it, maybe 95% of it. I was kind of impressed. Until Toya started talking, then I didn't understand anything. Because Toya talks super formally and he uses fancy words, I think. I didn't understand, but for like half an hour, like between Kohane on and, you know, everything around, I felt like I could, you know, with reading the Japanese as well as listening, I felt like I could understand like 90% of it. Maybe a little bit more. I do need to get back to my Japanese studies. Now, if you guys saw my Twitter, I hit 700 day streak for Duolingo today. Yeah, I hit 700 day streak in Duolingo, but my Duolingo is really, I haven't made any progress in basically almost 2 years. I've kind of just been on maintenance mode. Like, it's just, you know, my sister started inviting me to do it back in the day, so I kind of just, you know, keep her company. But like, I haven't progressed in the lessons. Like, I was really focused, you know, when I first started, but only for like a month or two, and then I kind of just, you know, do a lesson, you know, once a day. But I just do review and nothing. But I don't remember when's the last time I streamed Duolingo. I think it was I think it was for my 365-day streak. So, what is it? 365 plus 365 is 730. So when my 730-day streak for Duolingo comes up, I will be streaming it again. So that's in roughly a month or so. What's my favorite song? Samsa is my favorite song. Yeah. Are you learning Japanese too? I bought a, what is it? Yeah, I haven't really, I'm just on maintenance mode for Duolingo now. So I really need to get back to studying. I did buy a textbook. I did get the second Genki textbook, which I didn't really, I didn't even unwrap the plastic wrap yet. So it's still sitting in a box over there. Basically, ever since I came back from Japan, I was like, oh, I didn't have time. But maybe I probably need to start up again soon. Let's see. So they said, okay, they're gonna ask Kanade, and then Saki and Shiho bust in. And Ichika's trying to hide her song again. So only Honami knows that she's writing a song. She's trying to hide it from everyone. Leaving the air conditioner on during summer once. When we got home. Okay.
それはつけっぱなしのことより設定温度の方が問題あるでしょ。
I mean, if you count it, technically I've been learning Japanese for way over a decade. I mean, not really. I did study it in high school, self-study before, and then also a tiny bit in college. But not like constantly. I kind of restarted, last year before my trip to Japan. But now I think I do need to put more effort into it. It's something that I do want to do. But busy with my free time. I'm trying to work on my stream, and stuff like that. So I thought about, I don't know. I thought what was that game? I've seen people stream. What's that? Shashingo. It's like a photography game, but it helps you learn Japanese. I was thinking about streaming that. I kind of want to, but I don't know if it's the right time. Probably though, the next Steam sale, I'll probably pick it up. Yeah, I guess like for me, I've been learning it for over 10 years. But no, that doesn't. Yeah, so it's definitely, I would say, I don't know actually. I don't know. I think it depends on what kind of language background you come from. But if you know like Korean, then you'll understand the grammar more. If you know how to write Chinese, then you'll understand the kanji naturally. And I think I actually think knowing English is pretty good for learning Japanese, because I feel like a lot of loan words from Japanese, especially modern Japanese, it's just straight up English. So knowing English actually helps you more than if you don't know English, because a lot of Japanese loan words, and which is the only word they have for certain concepts and things, is literally just English, except spoken in Japanese. Oh, you learned German in a year? Wow, are you fluent? Yeah, my Japanese is horrible. I do need to practice more. So I guess my goals, what are my goals? I think my goals is mostly to be able to pick up songs faster, I would say. 5 days a week, 3 hours, that's a lot. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, Japanese is, I've never wanted to learn another language, or at least not really until, last year when I was going to, when I went to Japan last year. It was literally the first time, I've ever left the country. So it's the first time I've ever been to a foreign country. Unless, I don't count Mexico, because, this is like a long time ago. Back in the day, you could just walk across the border and walk back. Times were different then. But, that's why I started learning. And now I'm kind of, I'm more into weeb content, as well as, streaming and, Japanese music. So I do really want to learn. I think that's the main thing that's driving me. Yes, Japan was amazing. I think it's premature to say, but definitely wow. If I lived in Japan, life would be so different. If I was born, born in Japan, born Japanese, life would be so different. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how to read your name. But thank you. Alright, let's keep going to the story. That's what we're doing. Temperature setting, okay, so they're both trying to hide the fact that Ichiko is playing her song. Just hiding it from Saki and Shiho. But yeah, it was nice. It's premature to say I would want to move there, but that would be, a long-term goal. I would at least consider living there for a while. I did really enjoy my time there, but I do, I'm more focused on my, trying to be a VTuber for a career. So to move to Japan right now it's unthinkable. I have no money, so if I was really successful, maybe I would consider it. But that's really far down the line. I mean, at the same time, also, I've been having, what's that called? More second thoughts because, I've kind of, one of the reasons why I'm choosing this is because, there's no English term for it, but I've been a hikikomori for over a decade. But being hikikomori, it doesn't really matter where you live. So it's, it's less important to where you live, being in Japan or, just being cooped up in your room in America all the time. So it's a far off goal, if I was a normal person, it would be, I would even be more likely to consider moving there, I would say. But yes, long-term goals, let's see. Alright, they're done with practice. They're thinking about their video. What are they going to do for their first video? Choose a song. Thank you. All of them Sasaki song. This is the last story, the latest story I've done. So this is 2023 November, I think. November 2023 EN server. I've done all the event stories and main stories before this. They're probably talking about Saki's third song, right?
Sakiもそれでいい。もちろん。すっごく苦労して作ったあの曲を最初の動画にしてもらえる。
I mean, if they put a what's that called?
なんだか嬉しいな。
If they put, a video, it should be one of their originals, right? Like it can't be just a cover. I mean, they could, but they're not just cover artists. They already have, original songs, so it definitely should be one of those. And I mean, Saki technically wrote all of them, so.
動画はライブと違ってずっと残るものだし、いつもと違う緊張感があるよね。気合い入れて自主練しなきゃ。
Yeah, I've been doing these on stream for over a year now, and I'm not even caught up. If you want to catch up, it's a lot of story. I would say it's pretty good though. I was really surprised. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. Oh, she finally got a reply from Kanade maybe. A few days later. I recognize this kitchen.
こんにちは、八重崎さん。今日もよろしくお願いしますね。望月さん、いつもありがとう。
We only get 3 episodes with Kanade.
いらっしゃい、星野さん。
突然 DTM のことを教えてくださいって連絡したのに引き受けてくれてありがとうございます。それにお家にまで呼んでもらって本当に申し訳ないっていうか。
気にしないで。うちなら機材もあってちょうどいいから。望月さんに掃除してもらう前だからちょっと散らかってるかもしれないけど。すぐ片付ける。
How many songs have I got master on? I don't know. Not a lot. I've only the highest I've ever got mastered is like a 27. So not too many actually.
いちかちゃん、DTM の勉強頑張ってね。
Though I feel like
八重崎さんも
yesterday, not yesterday, the day before, I had like a breakthrough.
じゃあ、私たちは部屋
I
に
suddenly got a lot better, or I feel like I got a lot better. I don't know if I did, but I got under 5 mistakes on Imperial World, which is a 28. I'm pretty set on that one being my absolute, first 28 full combo. So, yeah, I'm pretty set on 28 on Imperial Girl being my first full combo. So, I'm gonna probably have a stream for it soon. If not tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be tiering with a new event, but soon after, very soon. All right, just the two of them. Honami's gone too. Let's go with the tune. Yeah. We're doing co-op tomorrow. I usually do it like once per event, sometimes twice, unless I'm tiering. So, every event I try to go for like, tier 5,000. I wouldn't call that tiering. That's just like, that's just basic. But tier 5,000 is what I usually go for. So, we'll be doing some co-op tomorrow. But like during anniversary, I went for tier 1000, so I streamed maybe 4 or 5 times during the event, and then like when I went for tier 500 during the Minori event, then I basically streamed every day. Yeah, I don't actually know. I mean, I meant full combo, so I don't know how many I have full combos for. Yeah, I'm not like really good at the game either, but I play every day basically. Like Kanade is super relaxed and Ichika's like super nervous. Still have the equipment, try something different when she's sound. Yeah, like Ichika's like super nervous, and then Kanade is like super chill. Yeah, I wish Kanade would teach me. I wish Kanade would write a song to save me. Forget Mafuyu.
って感じなんですけど、どんなにいじってみても私の頭の中にあるイメージに近づかなくて、それにこの前レンタルスタジオのスピーカーで再生したら音に臨場感がないことに気づいちゃって、もうどこから手をつけたらいいのか。
I wouldn't even know where to start.
なるほど。というか星野さん、ミクに歌ってもらってるんだね。
Realize you were having Miku sing her song. Oh yeah, that's why we know Miku shows up, technically.
そうなんです。私ミクがすごく好きで、本格的に作曲するなら絶対ミクと一緒にやりた。
They never, what's that called? They never really get into what kind of music Nightcord makes. We just know that, Kanade's the composer, Mafuyu's the lyricist, Enna's the illustrator, and, Mizuki is basically the video editor and animator. But they never really talk about what kind of music, other than that you assume it's some kind of emo music. But, we don't know who sings, but it's implied that they sing. But they never talk about them singing or recording their singing. But it's kind of implied that's there because there's lyrics and they never said that it's Miku. So unless they tell us right here, right now.
そうなんだ。
I'm pretty sure it's implied that they sing, but they never really talk about it. Exactly.
カナデさんと知り合ったきっかけのクリエイターさん、あの人もミクで曲を作ってる人でしたよね。
うん。曲の構成もいいけど、ミクの声がすごく綺麗な曲が多いよね。
わかります。 私もあんな風にミクの曲を作れたらなってずっと憧れてたので。
I guess some people always say that's part of Ichika's charm, that she loves Miku, I guess more than everyone else. Like, you know, now they're talking about Miku, she's like super excited.
でもいざやってみるとやっぱり難しいですね。今までたくさんミクの歌ってる曲を聴いてきたんですけど、そのどれもに作ってる人の思いが込められててすごく素敵だなって思ってたんです。だから私もミクで自分の思いを込めた曲を作りたいって思ったん
So
ですけど、
basically, Honami set this up for her.
全
But
然うま
Honami's
くい
gone
かなくて、
now. Or maybe outside.
ミクにものびのびと歌ってもらいたいのに、私の曲が中途半端なせいでそれもできなくて申し訳ないなって。星野さん。
Also, the Ichika card has to be coming up
中途
soon.
半端なんかじゃないと思うから。
Either this episode or the next one.
確か
Because, you
に
know,
まだ見えにくい
the
けど、
featured gacha card usually
その
shows
曲か
up.
らはほんの少し支えられるような優しさを感じたんだ。
I think it's always. I don't even know if it's usually. I'm pretty sure it's always. And, you know, Kanade's only here for 2 episodes.
さっき星野さん、イメージに近づかないっ
So
て
they're not
言
gonna
って
go
た
back
よ
and forth,
ね。
back and forth. You're just
って
gonna,
こ
you
と
know,
は
teach you right here,
ち
I
ゃん
think.
と形にしたいものはあるってことだから、そこに近づければいいだけだと思う。だから星野さんがどんな曲を作ろうと思ってるのか具体的に聞いてもいいかな。
どんな曲？
Something about her friends. The power of friendship.
実はこの曲は私の大切な人たちに聴いてもらいたいって気持ちで作ってたんです。
大切な人た
That
ち
doesn't
に
sound like a good reason.
はい、その人たちに聴いてもらうならどんな曲がいいかなって考えて、
I don't know. I'm kind of biased against Ichika.
自分を変えるために一歩踏み出す勇気を持とうとしている人の背中を押せるような。
I'm kind of biased. You know, I always switch to this one. I'm kind of biased against Ichika. she's like one of my least favorite characters. One of my least favorite characters.
辛かったことに向き合って自分の限界を超えようと頑張ってる人を応援でき
Birthday
るよう
Haruka.
な。
That's pretty recent, isn't it?
本当はもっと早く走れるはずなのに、
Not too long
遠
ago.
慮してずっと私の隣を走ってくれてる優しい人に絶対に追いつくから大丈夫だよって言えるような、そんな大切な人たちを隣でそっと支えるような曲を作ろうって。
Where did this suddenly come from?
大切な人を
She hasn't said any of or thought any of this stuff for like 2 years, and suddenly she's trying to become Kanade.
そういう救い方もあるのかもね。
え？
曲のイメージは分かった。あと聞きたいのは楽器編成のことなんだけど、これってもしかして完成したらレオニードでもやろうと思って作ってる？
あ、そうなんです。みんなで弾くことを想像しながら音を乗せていってるんですけど、
Like, it's almost for me from my
いざ
perspective
再生
looking
す
at
ると
Ichika.
なんだか違うような気がしてて。
It's almost like she was
本当に
jealous
こ
of
んな
Saki.
感じだ
Is
っ
what it
たっ
felt
け
like.
って音に
Maybe
なってて
I'm just permanently biased
そう
against
だね。
Ichika. Maybe
ギターは問題ない気がするんだ
like
け
it
ど。
seems like, you know, she's like, oh, I'm trying to do something for the group,
この曲に
But
ち
she's
ゃん
like,
と落とし込めてない気がする。
causing more issues than anything else.
やっぱりギターは私自身よく弾いてるからあんまり悩まなかったんですけど、その他の
Honestly, that's the
い
thing.
つ
It's,
も
you
み
know,
んな
like
が演奏してる音を頼りに打ち込んで
it's like
たんで
Shiho carrying, Shiho carrying Leonid. Shiho's waiting for them to catch up in skills. They should be practicing more instead of trying to do other things. If anything, Shiho needs to, Shiho can branch out because Shiho's way ahead of them, and Shiho has to hold back to get to their level. That was basically the last Shiho story.
そっか。
yeah.
やっぱりここがイメージと噛み合わない原因の一つか
I
もね。
mean, I've explained this
音が
before.
変わるだけで曲
A
全
lot
体
of
の
my
雰囲気
disdain
も
for
変わっちゃうし。
for Ichika is because she steals the spotlight from Shiho, who I love. I mean, canon-wise, Shiho is the best musician
慣
there.
れもある気がするけど。
In actual, actual voice actress-wise, Shiho is also a much better singer than Ichika, in my opinion. I really hated that Ichika always gets to sing and, Shiho never gets to sing.
ありがとうございます。それじゃ
But
あ
I'm
具
biased for
体
sure.
的に見ていくね。私のパソコンで見た方が画面が大きくて見やすいと思うから、プロジェクトファイルを転送して。
Oh, here's a card. Ta-da!
よし、こっちでも開けた。一旦ドラム以外のトラックはミュートするね。
I wouldn't meet any of the characters. Huh. I don't know. I don't know if I actually want to meet any of the characters. They're just fictional characters to me. Who would I want to be friends with? It's different, Let me go through this one. Minori is my favorite, but Minori is, she's like inspirational. I don't know if I want to meet her. I just want to be inspired by her. Kohane is super cute, but Kohane is, a young schoolgirl. She also has a girlfriend, on already, so I don't really want to meet Kohane either. Probably Kanade is probably pretty up there because Kanade can write a song to save me. And I can be like Ichika. I can learn to make music from Kanade, something like that.
そんなに大したことじゃないよ。画面操作しただけだし。曲作りはここからだから。
So they're still not really talking about
ま
like
ずはドラムの音
what
だ
Night
け
Core music
頭
is
から
like.
再生して。
Click, click, click. Several dozen minutes later, under an hour.
ありがとうございます。今までで一番イメージに近づいた気がします。よかった。私も一緒に調整していくうちに、星野さんが言ってたこの曲のイメージがどんどん形になっていく感じがして。
So Kanade didn't really teach her that much. Kanade was like, just keep at it.
本当ですか？私の表現したかったこと伝わるかな？ちょっと調整は必要そうだけど、このまま進めていけば
Already
大丈夫だと
basically
思
you
う
started like you're on the right track. You know what you want.
今のままでもそっと励まされてるような、そんなイメージがちゃんとあるから。奏さん。
It's alright. I think it's nice shiny coat of paint
なんか
for newer
私も
players.
曲を書きたくなってきたな。
And in general, for me it's not a big difference.
奏さんも？うん。例えばこういう雰囲気で。
Like some of it's shiny, but some of the stuff you would have to relearn, and some of the stuff is definitely slightly less convenient than before. Like some things require 2 presses instead of 1.
すごい。こんなにすぐメロディーを作れるなんて。私はいつも作ってるからね。でももうちょっと冷たいな。A メロちょっと立ちすぎてたかも。だったらここは静かに入って。すごいな。
すごいな。
まさに作曲家って感じ。
She is a professional songwriter. I mean, with the level they said, I think like, oh, this video only got 400,000 views.
あとは自分のパソコンで詰めるの頑張っていこ
Pretty sure, by that metric, Night Court is definitely the most popular, or the most, successful, or they've reached the largest audience. Leonid, they play at live houses. Same with like VBS. More Jump, there's small idol groups, but technically More Jump, they're also online, so they could reach an audience as well. What lies beyond my choice? Let's keep going for now. Let's do one more and then take a quick break. So they're still working on Ichika's song at Kanade's place. Is it just the monitors helping her? Like she has a bigger monitor instead of a laptop? Here, maybe Kanade's gonna help her out here now.
さっき奏さんから教えてもらったみたいに一つ一つの音をちゃんと追って調整すればすごく良くなった気がする。
Alright, thank you, Kida.
全体通しても今までと全然違う。やっぱり奏さんにアドバイスもらってよかった。
I'm still like not super sure what Kanade taught her. Kanade taught her some technical things. We'll just assume Kanade taught her some stuff. Ichika's just monologuing now though.
ギターの音を強めに入れるのもありだけど、ベースの音も入れて重厚感出すのもありな気がする。ギターを立てるか厚みを持たせるかどっちの表現がいいのかな。一旦2つのパターン作ってみよ
う。We know Kanade hasn't shown up yet. Here we go.
いいフレーズができたって。ごめん、星野さん。いい曲ができそうだったから、ついそっちに集中しちゃって。星野さんの曲はどう？
There's Honami.
いちかちゃん、今お邪魔しても大丈夫ですか？うん、大丈夫だよ。失礼します。二人とも作曲順調そうですか？お茶とおにぎりを作ったので、よかったらどうかなと思って。
I'm always hungry when I'm streaming.
ありがとう、ほなみ。
I don't even know if I'm actually hungry or if I just want to eat something. But I never eat in my room though.
ということは、二人とも数時間黙々と作業してたんですね。ごめん、星野さん。すっかり自分の世界に入っちゃって。
全然大丈夫です。基本的なことを教えてもらえたおかげでどんどんイメージ通りに曲ができていったので。
I stream most days midnight Pacific time, usually around midnight to roughly 3 a.m., sometimes 2 a.m. Pacific time though, so like basically an hour ago to like 2 hours from now. That's my usual schedule, most days. And if I don't stream that day, I'll usually post to Twitter. So you can follow me there for updates if you want.
そうなんだ。よかったね、いちかちゃん。
I mean, usually I don't have like a schedule like some VTubers do. But usually the night, the stream before, I'll say what's happening the day after.
新しい問題？
Yeah, tomorrow will be, there's a new event. We'll be doing co-op. Some early tiering, just casual tiering. So please look forward to that.
2つとも悪くない気がして、どっちを採用すればいいか悩んじゃって。
なるほどね。
So she's still on about the guitar and the bass.
生の楽器と違って限られたものを使うわけじゃないから、プラグインだけで選択肢がたくさんあるし。
そうですよね。私も最初ギターだけでこんなにたくさんの音があるんだって驚きました。
わかるな。私も始めたばかりの頃は苦労したから。
奏さんも？
本当に最初から最後までずっと選択の連続で、それが正解かどうかなんてわからないし、自分だけじゃなくて誰も答えを知らないし。
Like, how long ago is she talking about? Because how long? Because technically, you know, she was literally just like hitting random keys, and then she made that song that made her dad lose his mind because it was so good. What's the hardest song that I've done, like cleared? I don't know what's the hardest. I've definitely cleared some 32s before. Full combo though, I've only full combo to 27. Nothing higher than that. No idea which choice this is. Yeah. So I don't know which one she's referring to.
究極の二択で迷う
Or
こと
just in
もあって
general. She's probably talking about like in general.
やっぱり選ぶのは勇気が必要なんだけど、そこに向き合わないと作曲は終わらないから、勇気を持ってこっちが正しい道だって信じて進むしかないんじゃないかな。
I guess, you know, Kanade is a year older than them.
そうやって手探り
She
で
feels
進
more
んでいっ
mature.
て、最後聴いてくれる人に喜んでもらえる曲が作れた時、DTM って面白いなって思ってもらえると思うよ。
勇気を持って正しいと思った道を信じて進む。なんだか人生の話みたいですね。
そうかな。そこまで話を大きくしたつもりはなかったんだけど。
That's what makes her feel, you know,
ごめん
older.
なさい。私前にそういうことで悩んだ
Even though,
経
you
験が
know,
あるので。
even though Kanade, you know, looks like a baby, she definitely doesn't act like it. That's why, you know, she's one of my favorite characters.
何かを選んで決める勇気って曲作りだけじゃなくていろんな場面で
Konami's
必要
referring
に
to
なって
her,
く
you
る
know,
んだ
her
な。
story. Don't let your doubts hold you
だか
back
ら
with her
今の八重崎さん
the
の言
choir
葉
one.
大事にしたいって思います。
望月さん。
私もそうだ。
This is the last chapter with Kanade though, so
決めきれなかった
goodbye
せいで
Kanade.
すごく後悔したことがある。
Yeah, I still don't know.
サキが学校に来
It's
てか
kind of weird that Ichika
ま
wants to
た
write.
昔みたいに4人
It
で
would be
言え
like, you know,
って
if
そうしたいなって
Mafuyu
思
or
ってた。
Enna or Mizuki was suddenly like, I'm gonna compose songs Kanade. It's a little bit like I question her motives.
ど
Like
う
she
したら
said
いい
she
の
said
か
she
わから
wants
なくて
to, you know, to help her group. But it's like she suddenly just wants to, you know, do what other people have been doing. So it's kind of weird.
でもちゃんと向き合ってみんなと一緒にいたいってそう決めてからは。花見の
I
言ってるこ
mean,
と
she's already,
私にもわか
you
る
know,
よ。
she is already their vocalist. You know, she's the only one who technically sings canon-wise.
いちかちゃんだから
And in basically all the covers.
やっぱり勇気を出さないとね。自分の選択を信じて進まなくちゃ。そうだね。
じゃあ望月さんのおにぎりをいただいてから後
onigiri.
半戦頑張ろうか。
はい。おにぎり食べたら私ももう一度考えてちゃんと決めたいと思います。こっちが鮭でこっちがたらこだよ。好きな方を食べてね。
Oh my god, fancy, fancy.
どっちにし
I
よう
mean,
か。
when I was in
さっきも美味しそうだ
Japan,
けど、
going to
タバコも食べ
konbini,
たいし。
the only onigiri I could eat is
二つはお腹に
the one
入ら
with the
ないし。
kelp.
悩む
Oh
な。
no, she can't decide on this.
いちかちゃん、真面目に考えすぎじゃないかな。
これもある意味二択だけど、やっぱり決めることって難しいよね。
Whimsical music plays. That's the end, I think. Okay. That is the end. Okay, so that is all we're gonna see of Kanade. They're gone, so we won't see Kanade again. So there's no back and forth. It's just what he taught her, which was, you got what you're doing. Here's some, technical skills. You already have an image in your mind. Just keep at it. I still don't know why Ichika's like bringing this up all of a sudden. I guess it's not all of a sudden. She did get the Miku software somewhere. It was either this one or this one. Probably not this one. This one's really about the... Oh no, it might have been this one. Yeah, here at the music shop there. But I thought it's just because she loves Miku, but apparently she wants to write a song, for her friends, or she wants to take over that job. It does feel like it's out of the blue, like it's just out of the, out of nowhere that she suddenly wants to do it, and like it's, maybe that's a child thing to do. It kind of makes sense from that perspective. But I don't really see the motivations behind it, and like why all of a sudden, as opposed to like Honami wanting to sell tickets. That was because she wanted to help lighten Shiho's load. Whereas this one, she's trying to take over Saki's job. And Saki's not like, oh, I'm struggling with it, I can't keep up. She's come up with 3 songs and the last one was a hit. So it's unusual, and it almost feels like she's jealous and she wants to, get some of the attention. This is, maybe I'm just I'm just an Ichika hater, I can't help it. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break and we will continue with the story. We'll finish tonight probably. Unless, my internet goes out. Which I probably shouldn't have said. I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. Let's see. Let's take a video. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about this. So like I said, I don't really understand, Ichika's sudden motivations to write a song. Especially, I mean, it happened before they talked about a video. But let's take a video. Everyone agreed it's gonna be Saki's song. If he tries to butt in with her song right now, I don't know how I would feel about that. Alright, I think I wouldn't like Ichika for that. We'll see. Let's take a video. But it would kind of be disjointed if it wasn't about her song. So I don't know where the story's going with this.
レオニード動画デビューの日がやってまいりました。
They're probably just gonna film them playing instruments.
楽しみだね。今日のために
It's not like
みんないっ
a
ぱい練習したんでしょ。
it's not like a Miku, music video where you need to draw graphics. You can just film them playing.
そうだね。
もしかしてイチカあんまり寝てない？
Flesh tubers.
練習しすぎて疲れているのかしら。
Non-VTubers.
これはもちろん練習はしたけど別のことでちょっと。なに遅くまでゲームしちゃったとか？
さきじゃないんだからそれはないでしょ。
私はゲームで寝不足になったことはちょっとしかないよ。漫画とか映画だとたまにあるけど。
どっちも似たようなもんじゃないか？
いちかちゃん大丈夫？もしかして。
You're still keeping a secret.
大丈夫。心配するようなことはないよ。むしろもうすぐ完成ってとこまで来てるんだ。今は最終調整をやってるところ。あ、
そうだったんだ。よかった。
でもやっぱりどっちか一つを選ぶところで時間がかかってるんだよね。奏さんの言葉を思い出してなんとか進めてるんだけど。
たくさん考えるのは悪いことじゃないと思うよ。いちかちゃんの曲楽しみにしてるね。
何の話？
Still trying to keep it a secret.
それじゃあ動画撮ろうか。ミクたちにもアドバイスもらうために
Might just be a
わざわ
parallel
ざ世
story.
界から来てもらったんだし。
そうだね。実は私スマホ用の三脚
Smartphone
を何個か持
tripod.
ってきたの。これがあった方が綺麗に撮れるんじゃないかなと思って。
そんなのがあるんだ。
今日ほなちゃん荷物いっぱい持ってるなって思ってたけど、そんなの用意してきてくれてたん
I
だ
wonder
ね。
why she has them though.
でも三脚ってそんなにいるの？カメラ一つで撮るんだよね。
Like if I had to guess, maybe Anna would have
一つの
one,
カメラ
or like a
だと
selfie stick.
動きのある動画にできないから違う角度で撮影したものを編集で切ってつないでいって MV の見せ方を工夫できたらいいなって思ってるんだ。
Smart.
みんなのスマホも借りたいんだけど大丈夫かな？
Is she gonna be she's the expert with videos, maybe?
別に全然
I don't think any of them have said that they
ほ
have
なちゃんは
that they have
いつも
experience with
頼り
making
になるけど
videos.
今日のほなちゃんはピカイチって感じだね。
そんな風に言われるほど大したことはしてないよ。でもレオニードのこれからを決める大事な動画だからできる限りのことはやりたいと思って。
ほなみ、それじゃあいい動画バッチリ撮っちゃおう。はーいみんなスタンバイスタンバイ。
もうさき押さないでよ。
I don't know if that came through. My stomach was
それぞれ
growling.
立ち位置にはついたけど
I don't think it came through in the mic,
どうかな
but sorry if it did.
ちゃんと枠に収まってる
こっちのカメラは問題なさそうだよ。
I guess they have Miku. Technically, they
こっちもバッ
they can kind of see from the phone's perspective.
私たちの方もいい感じだから、このまま撮って大丈夫じゃないかな。
よしそれじゃあ早速演奏しようかなんかライブとは違う緊張感があるね
まあでも一発撮りじゃないし、気に入らなかったらやり直すこともできるから、ひとまずやってみるって感じでもいいんじゃない？
Yeah, I always wondered
そうだね
if they're not doing it in one take.
まずは練習撮りってことで力抜いてやってみよう
Like,
か
how do they match together like the movements of them playing the
それじゃあ
instruments?
カウント取るね。ワン、ツー、スリー。
I guess that's the magic of video editing.
なんだろうみんなちゃんとやってるはずなんだけど
What's
いつも
wrong?
と違ってなんか
Oh, they notice it. Something bad? This is episode 5 already.
何回か撮ってるけど、やっぱりちょっとどれも違う感じがするわね。
Is it just because she's trying to write a song?
今までのも悪くはないんだけど、
なんかこう
They can't describe it either.
勢いが出てない気がする。
それだ
Why not though?
確かに全力で弾いてるようには見えるけど、なんか乗り切れてない感じはしちゃうかもね。
一回止めよっか。
And they mean all of them, not just Ichika.
やっぱりいつもの勢いが足りない感じがするよね
撮り直すたびに意識してはいるんだけど、何度やってもライブの時みたいな感覚はないよね。
They don't have an audience cheering them
ライ
on.
ブの時みたいな感
They don't
覚
have high stakes or, motivation maybe.
あの時は本当にみんなが全力を出し切れてなんか一つ一つの音が輝いてるような気がした。あ、それわかる。ライブの前から緊張の仕方がいつもと違うなとは思ってたんだけど、ライブ中も感覚が全然違ったんだよね。もちろんお客さんの声とかは聞こえるんだけど、すごく演奏に集中できたっていうか。確かに
So it's just
あの感覚に入れたら
being in the
すごくいい
studio
ものが撮
recording
れる気がする。
instead of in front of a live
難しいね。
audience.
演奏の勢いはやっぱり会場の空気感とかお客さんの熱量があってこそだし。
それなら、ライブを再現してみたら？
どういうことですか？
俺、ちょっとわかったかも。会場の再現はさすがに難しいけど、
Spare live house?
お客さんの再現ならできるんじゃないか？俺たちが代わりをすればさ。
But they've been there already,
それって
watching them the whole time. They're gonna cheer for them?
私もわかっちゃった。つまりみんなには私たちだけのレオニーと特別ライブをやってもらうってことだよ。りんちゃんたちのためにライブは。
確かにそういう風に考えたらいい演奏になりそう。
いいかもね。演奏が乗らないのは曲を届けたいお客さんが明確じゃなかったからかもしれないし。
Haven't they been watching them the entire time though?
私たちの曲を届けられるように全力で演奏するよ。
They've been watching the whole time.
お手並み拝見だね。
よし。それじゃあ レオニード特別ライブ行くよ。
Oh, next one. Okay. Straight into it. Not much there. We just know Kanade is not coming back. Kind of sad. I thought with this card like this, it would be, you know, around their relationship, but it's really about Ichika's struggles. Also about her being indecisive and not choosing. Couldn't even choose between the salmon rice ball and the cod roe one. Though I don't know what I would choose either. I've never had either one technically because
ミクたちが聞いてくれてる。
I'm vegetarian.
そういえばミクたちにこんな正面から
Like if I have to dig really far back in my memory, you know, when I used to eat. I don't know what kind of salmon it's like. Is it like kind of like surimi where it's cut up and cooked and like mixed with mayonnaise, or is it like sashimi or like nigiri where you just slap it on top? I don't actually know.
ステージからはみんなの顔が見えなかった。
Something for them sitting in front of us.
こんなに楽しそうにしてくれてたんだね。
Wasn't this? What, aren't they coming out from the phones and the phones are set up on the tripods? So I just assume they're out. They're back now for some reason. Kodoro, I've never had those larger fish egg ones, which is what I'm assuming it is. I've definitely had the smaller ones. I think it depends on what I'm in the mood for. Those are, you know, the fish eggs are definitely kind of like salty, but definitely if you're American, you'd be like, ugh, weird stuff. You know, I definitely see some American kids saying stuff like that. Maybe not anymore, but definitely back in the day.
きっと私たちのために歌ってくれてるからだね。心の奥に響いてくる。
Okay, they just leveled up between chapters.
みんな、私たちの
Because they have an audience.
ありがとう。
I mean, I guess I'm the same way for streaming too. Like when I have less people in my stream, I'm a lot more boring because I'm like I don't want to perform when no one's here. But the more people I have, maybe I'm actually like a closet extrovert. Success. Now they gotta get to video editing. But yeah, like whenever I have a crowd, I'm like a lot more energetic naturally. So I always tell people I'm an introvert because I'm hikikomori. So, but you know, I think I read some article or something that, you know, technically I might not be an introvert. I might be a wounded extrovert. It's hard to say. Who knows?
私も夢中になったからわかるけど、目的と手段逆になりすぎでしょ。
撮ったやつ早く見てみようよ。きっとすっごくいいのになってると思うんだ。
They can't watch it. They have to edit it though, right? Because they have multiple cameras.
私もどんな風に撮れてるか楽しみだな。
I wonder who's going to do the editing. Are they going to break up the work? See, if they want to break up the work, Ichika should do something like this instead of trying to steal Saki's job, which she's apparently great at already. You know? She got recognized by Saku too.
聞いててすっと耳に入ってくる。
やっぱりミクたちが聞いてくれたおかげで私たちもいい演奏ができた感じしたよね。ミクちゃんたちありがとう。
すす。こちらこそいい演奏を聴かせてくれてありがとう。
改めて動画で見て思ったけど、私たちってお客さんからはこんな風に見えてるんだね。なんかちょっと恥ずかしいよね。私すごく必死な顔してるし。
It reminds me like the stage of Sekai where she's drumming at the end and then it zooms in on her and she's like ah.
私もすっごくいいと思うよ。でもさっきは逆にいつもニコニコだよね。
That's the one where I have what do you say? I have the Shiho cover, so it's even weird with Shiho's voice coming out and Honami doing that.
本当にね。まあそれがさきの良さなんだけど、映像でもそういう雰囲気ちゃんと出てていいね。
まじまじ見られると恥ずかしいから。
As a cashier.
というか、これで無事撮影も終わったし、あとはサイトに開けるだけか。
まだ編集作業があるって言ってなかったっけ？
Yeah. Pretty sure they're just watching off the multiple phones right now.
少しみんなの時間をもらってもいいかな。そのために今
It's
日
probably
は
gonna be minimal editing for
ノ
now.
ートパソコンも持ってきたの。
They have Pasokon already.
今日のほなちゃんのバッグ、魔法のポッケみたいにいろいろ出てくるね。
She's a mom, of course she can fit everything in there.
言ってくれたら分断して持ったのに。
気にしないで、大したことじゃないから。それじゃあ早速今撮った動画をパソコンに送って動画作成ソフトに取り
Maybe
込ん
Honami
で。
has experience?
へえ、こんなに簡単に取り込めるんだ。
でもなんだか難しそうな画面だね。どこをいじったらいいのかもよくわかんないし。
That's definitely something I need
私
to
も慣れる
learn
のに
too.
時間かかったけど、
Video
ネ
editing.
ットでやり方を検索しながら触ってたら少しだけわかるようになってきたんだ。このタブから選んで、ほら、簡単にかっこいいエフェクトがつけられるんだよ。
すごい。画面にもやがかかってちょっと雰囲気ある感じになった。
これ巻くだけでここまで変わるのか。なんだか面白いな。
これだけじゃなくて他にもたくさんあるんだよ。例えばこのお花がふわって咲くのとか。
あら、かわいいわね。
確かに可愛いけど、この動画の雰囲気には合ってなくない？
歌ってるのこんなファンシーな感じの曲でもないしね。
これは試しに置いただけだから。他にもたくさん種類があるからその中から選べるんだよ。
たくさんの種類の中から選ぶ。
Choices again.
なるほど。これはなかなかの沼ですな。
結構時間がかかりそうだね。
でもいろいろ試すのも結構楽しいんです。って言ってもまだ練習で触ってみただけで本格的に動画を編集したことはないんですけど。
確かにこうやって見てるだけでも面白いね。
でも初めてなのにこんな操作できるなんて、ほなちゃん本当に勉強してきてくれたんだな。
Did she just prepare for this like she has no experience?
本当に初歩的なところだけだけどね。あとはここのレバーみたいなのをいじって
That's really, really
色を変えら
prepared.
れたりするんだけど。
She has to have experience before.
本当だ。全体的に画面が暗くなった。
面白いよね。家で動画のこと考えてた時はサビの部分だけこうやって少し暗くして悲しさを表現するのもいいんじゃないかなって思ってたんだけど、
She's already been thinking about this
今やってみ
for
た
the
ら
footage.
オリジナルのままでも綺麗だね。みんなはどう思う？
Ichika's like, oh no, I can't make decisions.
表現としてはどっちもありそうだ
I
ね。
mean, they have like 10 people here right now. She
私
doesn't
も
have to
どっちもあ
decide.
りだと思うけど、どっちかっていうとオリジナルの方がいいかも。なんとなくだけど、ここで暗くすると曲への集中が切れるような気がする。
That's true.
そうかな。しほちゃんの言うこと確かにわかるんだけど、私は暗くする方が好きだな。おなちゃんも言ってたけど、その方が曲の意味が伝わりやすくなるかなって。
意見が分かれたね。
いちかちゃんはどうかな？
I mean, everyone already gave their opinion.
私は
It's not like she's like a deciding
志保
vote
の
or.
言うこともサキの言うこともどっちが間違ってるとかじゃない。これも曲作りと同じで選択する勇気が必要なところ。それなら私は 私も暗くした方がいいと思う。
Against Shiho. Oh, they're both shocked.
さきが言ってたように曲の雰囲気が分かりやすいっていうのもそうだし、こういう表現は動画でしかできないなって思ったから、志保が言ってた曲の集中が切れるっていうのも私は悪い意味じゃない気がしてて、見てる人が悲しみを表現してるんだって分かってハッとするタイミングになるんじゃないかなって考えたら、演出としてありなんじゃないかな。
Shiho's like,
いちかちゃん。
no frills, just music.
もちろん動画のことは今ほなみが一番詳しいと思うから、最終的にはほなみの判断で大丈夫だけど。
They're all siding against
あり
Shiho.
がとう。みんなの意見とっても参考になったよ。どっちの言うこともわかるなーって思ったんだけど、私もいちかちゃんと同じで暗くする方でやりたいなって思った。やっぱり動画はライブとは少し違って生演奏みたいな臨場感を 100% 乗せられない分、表現を演出で補うことができると思うから。
なるほどね。私は結構音そのものにこだわりすぎてたかも。でもよく考えたら、この動画を見る人は音楽がものすごく好きって人ばっかりじゃないだろうし、そういう人たちにも私たちの曲を聴いてもらうのが動画を投稿する目的の一つだしね。
She was basically saying that
私
her
も
normal point.
それで進めていいと思うよ。
You noobs can't appreciate These people are probably can't appreciate music, so yeah, let's make it like
あとは家に持ち
this.
帰ってやってみるね。わあ、どんな感じになるんだろう。楽しみだな。
なんか今ほなちゃんが作業してるの見てるだけでいい感じのができそうだったよね。この先も動画上げるの楽しみになってきちゃった。
次の動画は何を撮るか決まってるの？
もちろん新曲だよ。私たちの曲をいいなって思ってくれた人たちに次も絶対いい曲届けたいしね。
それはわかるけど、そんなにすぐ新曲はできないでしょ。
Maybe they'll go with
確かに前みたいにすっ
Ichika soon.
ごく考えていい曲作ろうとしたら時間かかっちゃうかもしれないけど、でも私たちの曲を楽しみにしてくれる人もいるし、レオニードの新曲を動画でもたくさんの人たちに届けるために精一杯頑張るよ。やっぱり私も作曲できた方がこれからのレオニードのためになるよね。ついこの前までは全然目処が立ってなかったけど。
I still don't really get her motivation behind this.
大丈夫。今作ってる曲は自信がある。早く完成させてみんなに聴かせたいな。
Okay, moving on. Episode 7. Sing voice that rocks the world. Ichika only. Double Miku's. Double... Did we see double Miku's earlier? I almost thought we had one of these. So I think when she was using the software. Hmm.
ここはやっぱりこっちの音にしよう。本当に少しの差だけどこの曲で表現したい優しさにハマってる気がするし、あとは C メロとラッサビの変調のところを整えて。うん、 C メロの調整はこれで大丈夫。そうだ、この C メロのところ、ここも最後までどういうフレーズにするか悩んだんだよね。でもこだわってよかったな。 C メロって曲の中で1回しか流れなくて 繰り返し流れるサビとは違った意味で存在感があるから、みんなの笑顔のイメージを入れたんだ。一瞬のフレーズの中の忘れられない輝きにしたくて。だからここはエフェクトは入れない。そのままの飾らない音にして、あとはこれでどうかな。
Gotta use our imagination. Don't know what's going on.
この曲、私がイメージしてたのより。でも、それはさすがに自己評価高すぎかな。一回ミクに歌ってもらって冷静になろう。どうかな、ミク。
She talking to Sekai Miku? No, singing Miku. So happy when she sees Miku.
すごい。
She just, I don't know what she's doing.
ミクに聞いてもらえたら、きっと聞いてもらわなきゃ。ミクにこの曲を。
It's more like she's like writing her own project to cheer them up. Like not for the band directly.
調子いいかも。誰かと
Like it's not for them to sing, it's for this Miku to sing.
ミク、いる？
びっくりした。どうしたの？そんなに慌てて。なんかすごく嬉しそうだけど。
そうなんだ。実は私、ちょっと前から曲を作ってて。
曲を？
うん。たくさん悩んだんだけど、今日やっと自分でも納得できる曲が完成したの。それでミクに聴いてほしくて。
Let's see what Miku thinks. Sleeping. I did try to take a nap
も
earlier.
ちろん。聞かせて。
Got interrupted.
イチカの曲。
Like I said, I didn't sleep well last night. I think it wasn't horrible. I got like 6 hours, I think.
どうだった？
すごい。
I mean, the other issue of 6 hours though is that
伝わってきて。
that means by the time I stream, I've been awake for like 9 hours. So it's not just like, you know, low sleep, but like low sleep and after almost a full day.
みんなの力になりたいって気持ちのまっすぐさとか、みんなの笑顔の輝きが本当に大切なんだってこと。一つ一つの音が優しく教えてくれる。楽器の構成もレオニードと同じだし、これはみんなのことをイメージしてる曲なんだね。
そうなんだ。
I don't know if I can understand music from
み
listening
ん
to
な
it
で
like
演
that.
奏するために作った曲だから。私が作曲してることはまだほなみしか知らないけど、でもミクにもいい曲って言ってもらえたし、これからみんなにも聴いてもらって新曲として発表できたらいいなって思ってる。
そっか。それなら、私、この曲を通して、イチカたちの世界で、みんなと一緒に歌えるんだ。
ミク、
もちろん、私と、イチカの世界の私は違うけど、なんだか、この曲を聴いてると、みんなと私がつながってるような気がするよ。
それ私も感じてた。たくさん悩んでいろんなメロディーを作って、その度にミクに歌ってもらって、最初は私の作ったワンフレーズをミクに歌ってもらえるってことだけで嬉しかった。でも 何度も作り直してるうちに未完成のメロディーをミクに歌ってもらうのが申し訳ない気持ちになったりもしたんだよね。
イチカ、
でもある人のおかげでイメージしてたものが少しずつ曲に落とし込めるようになって、自分でも納得できるメロディーが作れるようになったんだ。それでそのメロディーを初めてミクに歌ってもらった時、私ミクの心と私の心がシンクロしたように感じたの。
Your hearts are in perfect sync.
私がこの曲で表現したかったみんなに寄り添いたい気持ちを、みんなの笑顔の眩しさを、ミクは歌声を通して知ってるよって受け止めてくれた。それが本当に嬉しかったんだ。だからさっき曲が完成した時、私、この曲はミクと作ったんだって、私だけで作った曲じゃないんだって、そう思ったんだよ。
そうだね。イチカの世界の私もそう思ってるはずだよ。だってイチカの曲で歌う私はとっても楽しそうだったから。
ミク、
She's talking about the other Miku, right?
私もイチカがイチカの世界の私と作ったこの曲をたくさんの人に、世界
Lots
中
and
の
lots
人
of
に
people in
聴
your
いて
world
ほ
to
し
hear the
いと思う。
song you and her created.
きっと
Hold on, go
必
back.
要な人たちの胸に届くはずだから、イチカの思いもこのメロディーも。
We just have to use our
そう
imagination.
なったらいいなって思ってる。
ねえイチカ、よかったら私も歌わせてもらっていいかな。私もイチカの曲を歌いたいから。
She must be really happy.
じゃあ私も一緒に歌っていい？
ダメだって言うと思う？一緒に歌おう。
Eyes sparkling. That's rare.
私の声とミクの声
I
が
guess everyone technically has that built into the live 2D model, but I feel like you only see it for Emu.
すごく楽しい。
Do we get a card here too? We do. It's the Miku
ミク
card
と一緒に
problem.
作った曲をミクと一緒に歌うことができて、今までで一番ミクを近くに感じてる。音楽ってすごいな。誰かの心に響かせることができる。誰かと心をつなげることができる。もっと作っていきたい。ミクと一緒にたくさんの人の心を震わせられるような曲を。
Is that it? Okay. The end. Okay, so I don't know where the story's going or where it's gone. The sound I want them to hear, but the way Ichika phrased it, she wanted, her friends to hear this song. Like, she wanted to write a song for her friends, like not to help them like directly, but to help, or like not to help them in
やっ
their
ぱりいい曲だ
band,
ね。
but just to help them, like,
今日
I'll
み
write
ん
a
な
song
に
for
この曲を
someone that
聴
I
いて
care
もら
about.
って感想を聞くだけかな。イチカ、緊張してる？
それはそうだよ。
The story is called Echo My Melody. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see, we'll
いつ
see.
もサキが作ってくれる曲はすごくいいから、 そのレベルに追いつけてるか不安なんだ。
心配しなくていいんじゃないかな。音楽って誰かと比べるものじゃないし。私はイチカの曲を聴いてイチカの伝えたい気持ちに触れられた。だからそれでいいと思う。
ミク、
At least she can convey her
今
feelings
日
through
ミクに
music.
一緒に来てもらって、なんだか初めて歌詞をみんなに見てもらった時くらいすごく緊張してて。
Whoa. Saki.
私の用事手伝わせちゃってほんとごめん。あ、
I think basically the whole,
来たみたいだね。
almost the entire story was in this studio. That and Kanade's room.
いっちゃん、遅くなってごめん。先生に捕まっちゃって。みんなお疲れ様。
あれ、ミクも来てたんだ。
ちょっとイチカと話してたんだ。
何の話？あ、
I was trying to remember what Ichika's non-school outfit or like her plain clothes looks like. I don't remember. I think they were wearing that earlier.
今日みんなに聞い
Today
て
they
ほ
just
しい
got
こ
off
とがあ
school
って。
though.
もしかして何？学校の近くにできたパンケーキ屋さんの話。私もみんなと行きたかったんだ。
See how?
絶対違うから。
Yeah, I'm like,
静か
how
にしてね。
how can you expect these three to be serious? That's the story though.
実はね、その曲を作ってみたから聞いてもらえないかな。
Eh?
曲って、イチカが作曲したってこと？
Eyes so big. When she hosts shop.
いっちゃんが作曲？すごいすごい。まさかそんなことしてるなんて全然思わなかった。聞いてみたいな。
Saki's happy about it.
そっか、やっとできたんだ。よかったね、いちかちゃん。もしかしてほなちゃん知ってたの？あ、実はそうなの。偶然いちかちゃんが作ってる曲を聴いちゃって。なんで言ってくれなかったの？
Yeah.
ほなみは悪くないよ。ちゃんと完成したものをみんなに聞いてもらいたかったから私から黙っててってお願いしたんだ。
すす。
Yeah, because Hanami is the only one who knew.
もしかしてその笑いはみくちゃんも知ってるぞって感じ？
Miku knew too, I
まあ
guess.
ね。私が聞いたのは昨日だけど。
ずるいずるい。私にも聞かせてよ。
私も興味あるな。イチカの作った曲。
もちろんそのつもりで話したんだよ。やっぱりちょっと緊張するけど正直な感想を教えてくれると嬉しいな。じゃあ再生するね。
Oh, it's over.
すっごく素敵な曲だったね。なんていうかいっちゃんって感じがする。あったかくて歌詞にも優しさがあって大事な時にそばにいてくれてる感じ。
包み込んでくれるみたいな。
Wrapped
イチ
in
カ
a
らしさが
warm
出てる曲
blanket.
で私も好きだな。
They're just saying it's Ichika core.
ありがとう。
シホってイチカのことそんな風に思ってたんだ。
ただの感想だし、愛はないから。
ミクちゃんの声もすごく綺麗だったよね。曲のイメージにぴったり合ってて、このミクちゃんはなんか雰囲気がイチカ
This
ちゃん
is
と
the
似てる気がす
software
る。
Miku, not
私とミクが
Not Street Miku. Wait, reminds me of what?
ミクちゃんとイチカちゃんの気持ちが
Hold on,
重
hold
なって
on.
る感じがするのかな。
Miku's voice is also really beautiful. This Miku kind of reminds me of you. Your feelings and her feelings have become one. So she's talking about the software Miku singing her song reminds Onami of Ichika. Because it is
この歌声
Ichika's
聞い
song.
たらイチカちゃんがミクちゃんのこと本当に好きなんだなって伝わってきたよ。
そっか。ありがとう。
ねえねえ、でもこれっていっちゃんが趣味で
Here's a
作った
question, Yali. Are you
曲
trying to
なんだよね。
just for fun, or are you trying to take my job?
私この曲レオニードでもやりたいなって思ったんだけど。
Maybe not. She's super chipper about it. Is that what she wanted all along?
私も演奏してみたいな。みんなと合わせたらどんな風になるのか気になってたんだ。
イチカもこの
She didn't go to Saki for help. She went to, I mean, she did a little bit at the beginning, but she went to Kanade.
曲に込められてる気持ち全部がレオニードらしいって思ったし。
うん。志保の言う通りだよ。
Maybe they're gonna go with all of them making songs.
みんなさえ良ければ
Like maybe Shiho and Honami will also have their own
レオニードの
songwriting
新
arc.
曲として演奏したいな。
いいに決まってるよ。いっちゃんの作曲がデビューだね。あ、それなら一つ提案があるんだけど、この曲私たちの演奏動画とは別にミクちゃんのままの動画を作るのはどうかな。
Why don't we have a video of us playing it and a separate one using this Miku version? Like 2 videos.
ミクちゃんの声がすごく綺麗だったから外しちゃうのはもったいないなって思って。
それってこの曲で演奏をしてる動画とミクが歌う動画の2つを作るってこと？
The original Miku song as well as
それす
their
ごくいい
usual
か
band
も。
stuff.
ミクちゃんの動画私も結構好きでつい見ちゃうし。
確かにね。それに
They could draw on more audience, but it kind of changes, you know,
ミクのことを好
the
きな人
direction
は
of
多
their
いし、
band.
動画にしたらたくさんの人にこの曲が届くんじゃないかな。
Shiho thinking about the views,
ミクの
the
声で
reach.
私の曲がたくさんの人に。
私もイチカがイチカの世界の私と作ったこの曲をたくさんの人に、世界中の人に聴いてほしいと思う。きっと必要な人たちの胸に届くはずだから、イチカの思いもこのメロディーも。
ミク、そうだよね。私もたくさんの人たちに届けたいな。私たちの曲をミクと一緒に。
So they're gonna use Miku to reach from a larger audience. Oh, someone watching their video? They come all the way out to a live house when I'm supposed to have the day off and swing and a miss. Oh, I know what this is already. They talked about this in the next one. They're gonna get scouted soon. I figure high school kids will be posting video stuff online. Yeah, so the recruiter is trying to get them, but doesn't know who they are. Oh, their video. That's how that's the reality of it. Like 4 subscribers. They just set up their channel. They were gonna get scouted, and this guy's like, oh, only 4 subscribers, forget them. No, this probably he's after them already, or she's after them. They're after them already. Okay. Let's check out the song. And then do live show and probably call it a night. It's already past 2, so we're making an okay time. Not great. But we finished another story down. I've been thinking about well, I'll be busy like 2 days from now. So tomorrow, tomorrow's co-op, and then Honkai Star Rail patch I think drops the day. I think technically it drops tomorrow. But Project Sekai, takes precedence, so we'll be doing that. We'll see what goes on afterwards though. I don't know how I feel. I didn't realize this was a commissioned song. Is it just me, or does Shiho move around the most while playing? Also, they're wearing their year 2 outfits, which I like a lot more. At least I like it a lot more in Shiho. I don't like Shiho's year 1 a lot. It really doesn't fit Shiho, I feel like. This one looks alright, it's good. Much better. I do kind of wish Shiho's skirt was a little longer. Okay. Not too, that was pretty short. Let's check it. I want to sing with you, Miku. This feels super new. We're finally catching up. I mean, we're under 35 stories from catching up with live, so... We did have a new one. Looking forward to another year. Yeah, right here. I want to sing with you, Miku. Wait for me. So the next one's gonna be... Take this as a thank you. Yeah, all these... I've lived through all these events. So yeah, before, I've lived through all these. I've seen all these events, played through all of them, though I didn't read any of the story. But, now we're finally catching up. I don't know how I feel. Like, I'm a little bit scared of catching up to live, too. Like, I wanted to for the longest time, just to avoid spoilers and to, do future stories. But I feel like, playing Ian server, we're also a year behind JP. So there's issues there as well. I was like, no, I shouldn't bust out Kanade light sticks. Kanade is not going to show up. Yeah, Kanade had a tiny role here. It was basically non-existent. It was kind of just like, Ichika also wants to save someone with her song. Which is kind of, out of nowhere. That's what it feels like.
体育館をこんな風に使うなんて世界じゃなきゃできないよね。うんうん。あ、そうだ。演奏動画もここで撮っちゃうのはどうかな。体育館で演奏するのなんか PV みたいでかっこいいし。
それはわかるけど、曲のコンセプトに合うかは別じゃない？
みんなこんなところにいたんだ。あ、ミク。音をたどってきてみたら体育館で演奏してるなんてね。練習頑張ってるじゃん。えへへ、こ
これからのためにもっと演奏上手くなりたいからね。
また今度演奏動画も撮るし、その練習も兼ねてるんだよね。そうだったんだ。そういえば、さっきの曲の動画はもうアップしたんだっけ？
うん、ついこの前ね。まだ再生数も少ないし、コメントとかの反応もないけど。
でも、一人だけチャン
One
ネル登
person,
録してくれた人
the
いたよね。
recruiter.
そうそうそう。
See, this one's a little bit more unbelievable that they only have one
すごく順調みたいだ
subscriber.
ね。
まあ、
And I feel like they're
私たち
going
の
in
歌を届けられ
the
たって実感があるのは現状その
the
一人だけだ
exact
けどね。
opposite direction, or like,
でも、
story
今回はミクとかいろんな人
generalization
に助けてもらった
of
か
like the
ら。
other stories.
で、
Like the other stories are always like so
ミクと一緒
easy,
に歌った
like,
時のことを
oh, we
思い
got
出したら、
400,000 views
ま
only
た
on
歌
this
いたくな
video.
ってきちゃったな。
Whereas them, they're like, oh, it's been a few days, we only got one view. That's, I think, I don't even sure that's
また
possible.
みんなで一曲歌おうよ。
私も歌いたいな。
私もやるよ。
Especially since their name is already technically out there already.
ミクはどうかな。
And they did so well, and they've had 3 original songs.
私も混ざっちゃうかな。
やったー。ミクちゃんとも一緒に歌えるんだね。よかった。
So live shows, they're wearing their old
みんなで一
outfits.
緒に歌おう。
Yeah, I don't like Shihos. I think the jacket is short, and then the pink on it, and then the skirt's too short. The song we just got, new song. Yeah, I don't think Shio sings at all, other than when like all of them sing together. I mean, I'll let them go because it's an Ichika commission. I guess I've never heard the demo in the middle either, the spoken one. I do feel, I hear different things when wearing headphones. Like when I play with speakers, I can't hear half the stuff. It just like shows the difference. I've noticed that for other songs as well. I feel like I might have this Ichika card. I was doing Ichika challenge show for the first time in a while.
そうだね。演奏もぴったりでよかったけど、何よりこの曲からは一花の思いが感じられたよ。
ミク、
それなんだかわかる気がするな。
ありがとう。私も今の歌で私の曲を作った時の気持ちが整理できた気がする。みんながいなかったら今回の曲は作れてなかったなって。
でも私たちはいちかちゃんの作曲に直接関わったわけじゃないと思うけど。
そんなことないよ。みんなの努力とか頑張りだったり、みんなの好きなところをイメージしてそれに寄り添えるようにって思って作ったんだ。
そうだったんだ。だからあの曲は私たちらしくて演奏しててもしっくりきたんだね。
そうだね。素敵な曲を作ってくれてありがとう、いっちゃん。こちらこそありがとう、みんな。なんだか いっちゃんの話聞いてたら、お客さんにいっちゃんの曲を届けるのがますます楽しみになってきちゃったね。
そうだね。動画の撮影もそうだけど、やっぱりライブでお披露目するのが待ちきれないよね。
うん。いつでも最高の演奏ができるようにしっかり練習しておきたいな。おお、いっちゃん気合いもりもりだ。
人事みたいに言ってるけど、さきもちゃんと気合い入れてよね。さっきみんなで新曲合わせた時、サビの部分間違えてたの見逃してないよ。
やっぱり分かっちゃってた。ちょっと指がこんがらがっちゃって。でも次からは絶対失敗しないから、さきさんの演奏にご期待ください。
それじゃあ、練習再開って感じかな。
そうだね。今日中にそれぞれの課題克服するとこまでやっていこう。
よーし、頑張るぞ
じゃあ、私もルカたちとの練習に戻ろうかな。みんなと歌ったら演奏したくなってきちゃったしね。
そっか。ミクたちの曲もまた聴かせてね。それと今日も一緒に歌ってくれてありがとう。
また一緒に歌おうね。
The end. Okay. Already got the crystals, got the stamp. Yeah, I don't know how I felt about it. Well, I mean, I kind of talked about it already. I was hoping for more about Kanade, but, you know, Kanade was just kind of there. Kind of similar in that, you know, Kanade's writing for Mafuyu, and I guess she's writing for her friends, but, you know, Ichika pulling this out of nowhere feels a little bit weird. I guess the only foreshadowing is that she already downloaded the software. She bought the software at the music store a couple stories back. I guess I didn't think about it too much then. I thought she just, you know, she loves Miku. But, you know, they kind of all have their, you know, their roles as well as, you know, she's not like that great at everything, so she still has a lot of practice and catch up to do compared to She-Hulk. So for her to suddenly want to try to write, you know, songs, it's not like Saki's like, oh, I can't write any more songs or anything. So it's a little weird. But you know, it was, you know, she phrased it as trying to write something for her friends to uplift them. But you know, predictably, by the end, they ended up, you know, it ended up becoming another Leo Needs song itself. So yeah. I do have the Ichika card. I don't know when I got it. I think I just leveled the... I remember very clearly because I leveled it the other day. Just for a challenge show. This is kind of cute for Ichika. This is pretty nice. This is a pretty cute card for Ichika. That's it for tonight though. Let's see what's next. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be co-op most likely unless something weird happens. Which might happen, but... We'll see. Hope will someday go beyond the morning. So this one's like a lot of people's favorite in a story. Well, I think the other one is more popular. Not this one. So 8 to 11. This one people really like. I don't know. I don't know how I felt about that. I almost felt like... We'll see soon. Night Chord, Ototo-kun, and the rest. I'm wondering about when Demisha was signing on Mafuyu sitting. Oh, so it might be Mafuyu related. So I don't know how far Invisible Discord is, but Invisible Discord is like really the start of Mafu Mom. So I don't know if this end of story is gonna revolve around Mafuyu yet, or if we're gonna have to wait until Invisible Discord. Because there's no more Night Chord stories for a while. Is this an Ichika story? No, this is like a... Oh, Valentine's Day. There's no Night Chord story after the end of story until Invisible Discord, which is in March, I believe. Yeah, I remember very clearly. Ever since I heard Samsa, I've been obsessed with it. And Mafu Mom's debut is finally here. And we know this Night Chord, And of course, Mafuyu's own night court. It's all about Mafuyu. So I don't know if Enna's gonna start off or she's gonna have more of a personal story, but it's already setting it up because it says, she sees Mafuyu sitting by herself. Yeah, probably not tomorrow. I think Honkai Star Rail, will be up tomorrow, but we're gonna be playing Project Sekai. But the day after, probably gonna check out Honkai Star Rail new patch stuff, as well as, there's gonna be a Trailblazer continuance story. I didn't watch too much of the wrap-up promotional material, so I know they go back to Pinaconi. I think the birds are back. I did watch the music video, but I don't know too much about the story, but we'll, definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. That's it, yeah. So tomorrow, probably Project Sekai. Unless something changes, which might, I'll let you guys know on Twitter if something else happens. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow then. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.